Okay, so trip to the mall episode 1. I don't go to the mall that often because I'll spend money. But I did do a lot of nice stuff there, and I'll talk about that. And I got a couple of things. I gotta show something that finally arrived in the mail, so it's sort of a shit I bought mini episode, really. Um, so yeah, first we'll talk about the GameStop stuff. I did go to the game store. I didn't spend much. Honestly, I probably spent more at the DVD store, but that's my brother's stuff. I'm not going to include that in the video. First is D-Blob for the Wii. It was like $4, and I had it on my Nintendo Wii list, so I had to get it. I mean, $4, and I think it goes for like probably about that on Amazon. Even if it were $2 on Amazon, I'd have to pay an extra $4 for shipping. So $4 just in general was a good deal. I think this game sold for shit, if I recall, which is why its sequel was on like every system, and it still sold for jack shit. Um, so yeah, that's kind of sad. The company that made this was Blue Tongue. I don't even think they're around anymore. I could be wrong, but if two of their main games that I can think of didn't sell for anything. The second game was on Xbox, PlayStation, and even Nintendo DS, along with Wii. So that tells you they were in deep shit. Um, I can't think of any other reason they would go multi-platform. Beyond multi-platform, they went on to everything. I mean, Call of Duty goes on everything, but, you know, they know they're going to make money. Doesn't matter. Um, so yeah, other thing I got was a Nintendo DS kit. So there's the screen overlays. I haven't used those yet. I'm not sure if I will because I really suck at putting them on. 3DS stylus thing, just because mine didn't come with any. So I put it in here. Yeah, that's the shit I bought. I finally got my flame red 3DS. It finally came in. Shiny, shiny. Get fingerprints all over me. Thank you, Nintendo, for doing what Sony did with this shiny shit that you can't get fingerprints off of, and it's easily scratched. But whatever, you know, doing stupid shit your competitors do always helps in the long run. But like usual and like Sony did, they went back to the Mac for their other models. But yeah, so yeah, it finally came in the mail. It took like 2 weeks. It's gonna take 2 weeks for my other items because people send it through FedEx, which I don't. In my experience, through this one item, I don't like FedEx, and I really don't want to use it. But yeah, whatever. So yeah, with the DS stuff, besides the stylus and the overlays, came a set of earbuds, which aren't that bad. Um, and I'll tell you the company it was made by, Red Samurai. And it says exclusively distributed by GameStop, so I assume it's one of their companies. And if you know anything about GameStop, their third-party controllers and accessories suck, except for their DS stuff, really. So, yeah. Besides their DS stuff, don't buy anything from Red Samurai or GameStop. Their Afterglow shit is horrible. At least the PS3 stuff. I haven't had the headset though, so I don't know. Like this is my other GameStop DS case. I'm using this one for the 3DS. This one, the Red Samurai one, was supposed to be for the 3DS, but it didn't fit, and it has all the stuff for the 3DS. So why it doesn't fit? At least it didn't fit well. It fits better in this one, which is for the original DS, which was huge, if you recall. So it fits perfectly for the 3DS. The 3DS came in good condition, so it wasn't like great, but I can forgive them. So there's a couple of dings like on this button. I think you can actually see that on the camera. It's like a little mark where it was dinged. Maybe that was from last night. Damn it! Shit. Well, there's that. Um, Someone knocked like a couple of the bumps off the back and the little uh, pieces of plastic on the bottom. So I'm gonna grab some like little rubber pads and glue and stick them on there. I'm gonna order some off of Amazon probably next week. Other than that, really good condition. I don't give a crap about the 3D camera thing. I'm probably never gonna use that. Um, I like the circle pad. Like that's really awesome. It's kind of annoying that there's not two, and I'm not going to buy a Circle Pad Pro just because it's stupid. Add more weight to the thing? No. No. I mean, if it's larger already, that's fine. But no. I mean, I should have gotten an XL. I didn't think of that. I mean, I looked at the prices, and it was a whole hell of a lot cheaper to get the regular model. So, I'd forgotten all about how the battery on this thing sucks. Like 3 hours with everything on, 5 with most of the settings off. It's really, it's kind of, that's stupid. I'm sorry, but it's stupid, okay? I also find it weird that they switched the SD card slot to this side, to the left side. So I'm used to having it on the right for the DSi, but still pretty cool. And there's a Wi-Fi slider here. Why it's a slider, I don't know. It just turns it on and off. I don't know why they didn't just have it like strong signal, weak signal, medium signal, but I guess that'd be kind of stupid anyway. So the slider makes sense. And at least it's better than like the DSi's, which is very hit or miss, at least when I use it for Pokemon. I haven't tried it for this yet. I'm just hoping it's better. So yeah. So that's the GameStop shit. And yeah, like I said, I really enjoy the 3DS so far. I haven't gotten any 3DS games yet. I'm not sure which one I want to start with. And there's Fire Emblem. I'm not too into Fire Emblem. There's Star Fox, which I've never gotten into Star Fox. Zelda, I mean that's the main Zelda everyone talks about. Ocarina of freaking Time, best game ever, even with dated graphics. I mean, sure, they still look better than like my PS1's graphics, but I mean, it's just Zelda in 3D, and you've had like a dozen of those. So, I mean, okay, like half a dozen. But there's that. There's Super Mario 3D Land, which I've been looking forward to that. New Super Mario Brothers 2, I think. I heard that was way too easy though. The Etrian Odyssey 4. I would get that because I wanted to get into the series for a while, and it's on the 3DS. It would be kind of weird not to start with the first game, but get rid of it, get the most expensive one out of the way. So I'm considering that. Yeah. Looking forward to the 3DS and everything that it offers. So yeah, I'm gonna get some rubber bumpers for the back, so I can, hold it and put it on the ground and it won't get all scratched. Like it's already scratched on the bottom to hell. Shit, man. Yeah, there's a reason it was in good condition, but I don't really mind. It still works fine for me. Like I've had more scratched DS systems, worn out DS systems, like that Pikachu one I had, which I lost, and I don't even know where the hell that went. And that sucked because I had it in like a camera case, and it had I think it had a couple of Pokemon games in it, which really pissed me off. I think it actually had some of my Game Boy Advance games too, which that really blew. But yeah. And last, another thing I got at the mall, at the DVD store. It's also a music store. And of course music doesn't sell there because nobody buys CDs but me and a few other people. Was this 80s band that I'd never heard of, and I thought they were a new band. And I looked inside and it showed all these like mid 40s people. Okay, they're probably in their 50s actually, but that was like almost 30 years ago now. And the band is called Halloween, and this is their newest album. Halloween, name of the band, Straight Out of Hell, which is awesome. I've only listened to a couple of the tracks here and there. Really awesome. Great vocals, great music. It's a metal band, so it's right up my alley. I'm a huge metal guy. And this is their newest album, 2013. They're a German band, which is probably why I never heard of them. I mean, I've heard of like Rammstein, whatever, and I've heard of a couple other bands, but generally it's not that common in America to listen to German bands. Oh, and then there's that one band that sings 99 Luftballons. I love that German song. It's freaking awesome. Who really wants to hear the American version? No one. Really. And that's what sucks, is like all the freaking like pop versions of that song freaking always show the English version. It wasn't even popular in America, you idiots! Anyway, sorry, anger. So yeah, Halloween. Check them out. This was actually another reason I got it was Sony Music Entertainment released this. And since they're already fucked, and I'm such a huge Sony guy, that also helped me in my decision. But generally, I just like freaking like Halloween and pumpkins and shit, and it doesn't help I come from a place where pumpkins are celebrated every October because that's our only real crop that we can sell. And they grow great out here because it's the middle of nowhere, right near the ocean, weird little mist going over the pumpkins, and then there's sun, and it's kind of weird. The weather just fits perfectly for the pumpkins, I guess, and they just grow to crazy ass sizes. So we have the Pumpkin Festival. If you've never heard of it, it's okay. Apparently there was some famous rock star that started growing pumpkins, and he came here to the Pumpkin Way Off. And I only found that out due to VH1. That's sad. But yeah, they showed a picture of my hometown's name. So check out Top 100, I think it's hard rock songs, and you'll see it. Yeah, as soon as you see the chick from Evanescence talk about some rock star guy, you'll see in the background, it will say the name of my hometown in the background. Yeah. Congratulations, now you'll know where I live if you're that desperate to look at VH1's horrible taste in music. And I only realize this now because they had a lot of weird ass music for some of theirs. It could be worse though. It could be America's sense in musical taste. Burn! Anyway, yeah, I don't know, I just prefer underground music, metal music, rock music, stuff that's not in the mainstream anymore. What's now mainstream, as you may all know, pop music, the occasional indie song, average to mediocre rap music, which is sad because I can look and find like good rap music that doesn't even hit the top 100. That's really depressing, but because I'm a rap guy too. I'm not huge into rap, but occasionally I'll find someone really good. I'll listen to them here and there. But yeah, I don't listen to the radio, which I don't know who does, and I don't listen to the top 100 songs. And I try to avoid the radio at work as much as possible because they listen to all the top 100 songs of the last decade and a half. Yeah, just die. Safe way. Get better music. I mean, I was trying to remember the name of the place. I think it was Starbucks. Finally had a decent song playing in the middle of the afternoon, um, and my ears didn't bleed. I was happy. Decent music in Starbucks. No shitty indie music. No shitty like coffee house music. No shitty like low tone bluegrass music. No, none of that shitty music that I hate with a passion. That people actually, this is the only place people buy CDs now. It's fucking Starbucks. Like, really? That shitty, depressing music that has no soul at all? Like, okay, I get blues and soul music and R&B. That's fine. That makes sense. It can be sad, it can be happy, it can be real, it can be emotional. But Starbucks music is the opposite of that. It's depressing. And blues is supposed to be depressing at times, but it doesn't even sound like real music. It just sounds fake and boring and stupid. And it plays like nonstop. Occasionally you'll get a good song like I got to hear this one time. And I wish for the life of me I can remember this song. All I remember is I blurted out, holy shit, there's finally decent music at Starbucks. And I think there were like one or two people that stared at me like, you actually dissed the Starbucks music in front of Starbucks? Yes, I did, and I do not care because their music sucks. And I think it was like an awesome 80s song or something, because, you know, the 80s were the shit. I know I wasn't born yet, but, you know. And I know people say, yeah, there was nothing good that came out of the 80s. You can't say that about the fashion, for the most part. And you can say that about some of the people who, like, never changed their lives. Like, they just kept doing drugs, and they almost completely fucked up their lives until they died. But a lot of the music, even if you consider it overrated, or you consider some of it underrated, there's still good music in there, and there's plenty of it. I mean, there's what, Journey, I think, the Eagles, maybe? Is that the name of the band? There's Aerosmith. I'm sure there's plenty of others. Metallica. I'm pretty sure that was the 80s, right? Right, they totally suck now. Metallica just, by God, I mean, I know Jethro Tull just fucked them over hard. Like, who gives a metal music award to an alt band? Like, just a regular rock band. Like, hardly even alt. That was like the worst thing I ever heard when I was watching VH1. And even like, I think it was, I don't remember if it was Dio or someone from another band who said that it was just a big blow and the worst thing ever in the music industry. And I believe so. I mean, after that, their albums just went down and down. And Death Magnetic, I think I got that at launch, like when it came out, and that was just garbage. Like, really? No, I think I heard it at launch. I heard like several of the songs, and they were just horrible. It was just like alt rock. It wasn't even metal. Like, I know metal. I love metal. Like, right now, some of the bands from like 2009 on, or 2005 on even, like Disturbed. You got, let me go to my music library. It's on here. Shit, come on. I'm trying to remember the name. Avenged Sevenfold. Let's see. Breaking Benjamin. Okay, that's like alt rock, really. It says metal, but it's more like alt rock. So maybe not them. Death Clock. I mean, I know they're from like a TV show, but their albums are pretty good. Already said Disturbed. Then keep going. There we go. Five Finger Death Punch. Like, that band, it's freaking amazing. I have two of their three albums out so far, unless they already released the fourth and I forgot. Like, seriously, what happened to Metallica? I think they just wanted to be in the top 100 again. Actually, I don't even know if they ever were in the top 100. I think they just want to be noticed as metal gods again, and they just aren't. I mean, they can have all the concerts they want and show all the old songs that are really awesome. But unless they show something new that's creative and still metal, it's hard for people, especially like me, to get back into them. Albeit I only got into them a couple of times because I had a friend who loved Metallica up until the year they totally fucked up royally with Death Magnetic. So, yeah, there's that. Metal music. If you're into metal at all, check out Halloween. This album's really good. I haven't checked out any of their other albums yet. But yeah, check them out. Also check out Seven Dust. They're a really pretty good metal band. Heaven and Hell, they only had one album before Dio died, so I think they might disband or something. They had a Norwegian singer cover for them for a while. I don't know how well that worked. Um, Marilyn Manson, he's like industrial metal mix. I didn't like his newer album, which I got for Christmas. It wasn't that great, but if some people liked it, that's fine. Mushroom Head, check out that. They essentially look like Slipknot with their masks and everything. But other than that, they're like really, it's kind of like an alt metal sound. It's called like doom metal or something apparently for this CD that I got. Beautiful Stories for Ugly Children, which I guess is based on an actual story or book or something. Really good album, but you have to be into like melodic metal, which is really awesome. Uh, Ozzy Osbourne, come on, who doesn't like that? Anyway, before, I'm dragging on, so check out all those bands. If you have any more suggestions for metal, I know I need to check out like Pantera, I think is metal. Uh, I do have a little bit of Slipknot, I need to get some more. And they're the shit. They're like rap and metal, they do a lot of different styles and everything, which is awesome. Um, and they're angry. I love angry music. That's in part why I love Five Finger Death Punch. Just straight up like angst and great vocals, great music, and Halloween again, melodic metal, a lot of just great metal music with great vocals as well. There's a lot of different things in this. So yeah, check it out. Halloween, Straight Out of Hell. They had like 10 other albums, and this was the only one I actually saw by them, I think. But yeah, have a good one, and yeah.